So, this meditation will be about working with victimhood parts. And victimhood can be very, I think, challenging. It can be an intense experience, both at the collective level and the personal level as well. And it can really feel like it is us. So we can feel blended very easily. We can believe that this is who we are and this experience is happening to us. And yeah, it can feel like very deeply personal, and often it's justified. Somebody did something to us, wronged us in some way, and yeah, it feels personal. Yeah, it feels personal and it runs on autopilot because the emotion behind is so intense. So yeah, and often victimhood comes from childhood where we really didn't have a way out, and there truly was no solution to our problems, or we perhaps adopted it as a pattern from somebody in our immediate surrounding, like a parent or caretaker or grandparent, somebody that was around us. And in this short meditation, I want to guide you through becoming aware of the parts that feel victimhood so intensely, the parts that believe they are at the mercy of situations and people. So we will connect with these parts that feel victimized and start to form a relationship with them. We will acknowledge the past and through awareness become conscious of these parts when they are activated in our system. We can remind them, for instance, like, okay, maybe you're feeling this as an adult, but there are more options now than there were in the past. Do you want to have a look? So we establish connection and communication with these parts. I read recently somewhere this opinion of this person, and it was just basically the advice was just get over it, don't be a victim, right? And you hear this often. But how about we connect with these parts instead and understand them and spend some time with them, because nobody really like ever listens to them, and they're often judged and misunderstood. And yeah, by connecting with them we can let them process like what needs to be processed, and then the change can happen from the connection. Sometimes it can be so simple as pausing and becoming aware that they are active in our system and saying something like, I'm here, you are not alone, let's handle this together. So let's start with the meditation. So think about the situation when you felt victimized, maybe the last time when it was coming up for you. And listen to your inner thoughts, inner narrative about the situation. And you can even pause this video if you want to think about it a little bit longer. And you can write it down on the piece of paper, or you can sketch it, scribble it on a piece of paper. Yeah, and when you're ready, you can continue with this meditation. So can you recognize the part that feels it's at the mercy of people or situations, believing there is nothing it can do or not much it can do? As I mentioned before, it often comes from our family of origin. Maybe you mirrored this from one of your parents, as it was their way of coping with situations. Or perhaps you really didn't have options and just had to take it, which left you feeling victimized as a last resort. You tried things but never found solutions. And this pattern is also very present in the collective consciousness, so you can become aware of that too if you want to. So even if you had a peaceful home, you may have experienced this at school, growing up in the 80s, 90s. Being forced by the school system, and nobody listened to you. So if you can try to connect to this feeling, where is it in your body? How does your body let you know, okay, there are no solutions, we are at the mercy of this? Is it always the same contraction, feeling, or sensation in the body? Or something similar? Notice this. When it appears again, you will be able to notice it sooner next time. And if you can connect to this part, how old is it? Can you find some compassion for this most likely younger part? Even if it's just a little bit of compassion. And if yes, let it know that you have compassion for it and that you are here now. And also let it know that you are not here to judge or change it, but to offer some presence and keep it company. And how does it respond when it hears this information? Is it happy that you see it? And just wait for what it says, what it responds. If you want, you can acknowledge that there really was no solution in the past. Or if there was, the child was too small to see it. And just welcome this part now. Welcome this part that feels the victimhood so intensely. And just let it know it's okay. I'm here for you now. I hear you. And I see you feel like there is no solution to the situation. And there wasn't one in the past, most likely. You can also let it know something about your current life. And again, wait and see how does it respond. Is it surprised that it's not home? And now allow yourself to be with this part. Let it feel your presence and hug it if it is in distress. And let it know it's not alone. Let it know you care about it, even if it sometimes brings intense feelings. Let it know that this connection is not over and it can continue. You're more aware of this part now, and you can offer help, presence, or updates when they need it. And take a moment to rest in this awareness for as long as you need, knowing that you can return to this compassionate connection whenever this part needs your attention.